Sefo, you were patient throughout this process. You didn't rush. You didn't get frustrated. How good does it feel to come back and have a night like this?
It feels great to just be able to come out here and play the game that I love with these teammates that I've been with for 4 years now. It's been through the good and the bad, and just be able to kind of come full circle, because the first time that my class played them, we kind of got destroyed by them. And so to, on the senior year, to kind of finally beat these guys and put a good win on the board is great.
Sefo, after the game, some fans on the field chanting your name all around you while you were doing your thing with Pac-12 Network. What was that like for you?
It was a great feeling, and it's also humbling to know that you have so much support from the fans. And it's just a testament to our team, because it's not just me that went out there and won the game. I can't block, I can't catch, I can't do everything. And so it just shows the success of our team and how well we're doing. And it's just one game. Next week we got to come back and prove ourselves again and put up another good performance.
Addison, will you talk a little bit about just how this process has been for you now that it seems that you are getting back?
It's been really fun, I guess. That's the best way to put it. Been pretty frustrating, but I think it's finally paying off this year with the whole team. Even it's finally 4 years later, and we're finally starting to win some games. It's awesome.
Hey, Addison and Jimmie. Last year, Arizona State kind of got at Sefo a lot. How does it feel to kind of avenge that night?
Feels pretty good, actually. We got to thank the front four guys actually for allowing us to do that, because they play stout, they do their jobs, and which clears it up for us and allows us to come off the edge and come up the middle free.
Yeah.
And without those 3-4 guys, we wouldn't even be up here right now. We'd be still downstairs upset. So we got to thank those guys.
Sefo, when did Coach tell you that you were going to be playing today, and did he give you any words of wisdom, anything going into the game?
I don't think there was a specific day. You kind of just go into practice every day and you just kind of work. And he just told me when I went back out there yesterday, actually last night, to just, be yourself, lead the guys, and go out there and make plays. And, I think for the most part I did that. There's a couple that I'd like to have back, but, for the most part, coming back and letting our guys make some plays is the biggest key.
Sefo, how hard was it to stay patient during that recovery process?
Up and down, I think, is kind of a good term. It was harder than when I broke my left foot. It's just the fact that it's during the season, and you never know with kind of all the injuries that kind of happened to my right side when you don't know how long it's going to be. And so it was tough and frustrating, but I knew there were people capable, and I knew that our team was a lot better than in years past, so that we could still handle business and still put wins on the board.
Addison, then Jimmie. It's kind of the same question. Addison, you had some really big hits and big plays. How does that motivate the defense? And the same thing with you, Jimmie. You had some tremendous plays. How does that fire everybody else up?
I think it just gets everybody excited, and when our defense is playing excited and we're having fun, I think that's when we play our best. We're not really playing with worries or anything, and I think that's just the biggest thing that comes from it is when we get big hits, the whole defense kind of lights up and gets more energy.
Sefo, Coach had mentioned this is a breakthrough win. Have you kind of let that sink in yet? This is it maybe a breakthrough win and put you in the next level and kind of continue on this momentum right now?
I definitely think it's a good momentum win, but kind of like I said earlier, is that you got to go out there each week and prove yourselves. The win that we have tonight has no effect on next week in terms of points or yards or anything. And so, we can enjoy the win tonight, but I think that when it comes to Monday, it's time to, lock it back in and go out there and prove ourselves again to everybody.
Jimmie, knowing they were putting a guy out there, a starting quarterback who was a little bit hobbled, did you guys sense that you had a better opportunity to capitalize on with the pass rush and was one that you needed to get after?
Yes and no. First thing we always worry about is the run. So no matter if the quarterback's healthy or not, we have to stop the run, because if we don't do that, then we're kind of left unbalanced. So when we stop the run, that really allows us to really just focus on the pass rush. And when we focus on the pass rush, things just becomes a lot easier, because there's no worries, just having fun playing the game you love.
Sefo, when you heading into this game, Arizona State, worst passing defense in the country, 5th best rushing defense in the country. Was it something that you guys thought heading in that you were going to be able to run all over them, or was it just something that kind of transpired throughout the game?
I think it kind of transpired during the game. We had some schemes going into the game with what we wanted to do, but you got to go with the flow of the game, and we kind of saw that some certain things were working, and so we kind of just kept running the same or similar plays. So that kind of helped us a lot, and just the running backs made a lot of plays today. They could have got tackled 2-3 yards after the line of scrimmage, but they made a couple guys miss, and that's what we need a lot, especially with Phil and his big run. You know, those are the kind of plays that we need from our skill receivers or skill players.
Jimmie, is this as dominating of an effort defensive you guys have had since you've been here, just considering the opponent and kind of what was at stake tonight?
Yeah, I feel so. I feel like it was. We just really wanted to make a statement that when you play us, you're going to get hit. We're going to get hit, but at the same time, who's left standing at the end is going to be the victory. And we felt like tonight we just had to really dominate, stop the run, and then just get to the quarterback as many times as possible. And that we had guys like Addison just coming free and just laying big hits, which makes them hesitate to have the quarterback in the backfield unprotected. And then when they become uneasy, everything just becomes easier and easier.
It certainly looks like you guys are making CU great again. You're wearing the lids. But talk about how that rally cry does kind of resonate with you guys a little bit.
I think it's kind of a big thing for us. One of our teammates' dads got him all these hats, and I think like just the team, we really like believe that this is kind of like a mission statement for us. Like this is what we want to do. This is what this year is about. And I think, I mean, we've been going out there and playing as hard as we can, and it's been working out some days not.
Just want to leave a better legacy than what I came in with or what we came in with. You know, we were getting beat by 40 when we were freshmen, and it was very disappointing. You know, being the competitors we are, you never want to get beat like that on a consistent basis, and to finally be able to turn the corner and be consistent on the other end and win games is a great feeling. And like I keep saying, we just want to leave this place in a better spot than when we came in.
Any last questions?
You guys will celebrate this game, but then next week you might be ranked again heading into Stanford with a target on your back. Any thoughts about what it's going to take to back it up and take it on the road now that you're back healthy?
I mean, as far as us being ranked, we don't really think about that too much because us being ranked won't affect how we play or who we play. So we just go into the game with showing our opponent respect, preparing for them like we prepare for every other team, and just try to play Colorado football when we step on the field.
It's just a number. We'll lace them up and we'll play. We'll play anyone who lines up in front of us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.